We got Dan the Determined Argueta joining us here. LFA title victory, the quick call to the UFC. This has been a whirlwind, sir.
Yeah, it has been. You know, I think everything's finally starting to come full circle in my life and in my career. I've dreamed of being in this position years ago, and you know, it's quite special. You know, you remember watching me on my first couple amateur fights, so to get to this point, it's a dream.
What was it like just getting that initial call, hearing from Cub, hey, the UFC's put the offer out there after the Ultimate Fighter, bringing you back?
You know what? I actually found out before Cub. We put my name in the hat on a Sunday, and on Wednesday I saw it get posted on one of the Instagram pages, and I sent it to Cub, and he was like, what? When did that happen? And matchmakers they didn't even email him yet or anything. I found out first, and I was at a loss, man. I just remember sweating instantly, just sweating and just happy, just didn't know what to say. It was kind of everything I imagined.
So what's it been like out here this week for you, out here with Cub, the Hall of Fame and all that, and now out here at the Fan Fest? You know, obviously you've got Fight to get ready for, but at the same time celebrating Cub last night and now being out here among all the fans and stuff.
You know what? It's been cool. I wish I still had some flashy hair so that people would recognize me, but it's all good. You know, I've had a couple people walk up to me and congratulate me on the Ultimate Fighter, on the LFA Championship, and you know, my recent contract with the UFC. You know, this week has been a whirlwind. Cub and I did a bunch of testing at the UFC Performance Institute. You know, it was both of our first time there, you know, utilizing all the new resources. And wow, they are just, you know, top of the line and everything when it comes to MMA. We're really lucky to have their support. And when it comes to, you know, the emotions we were getting ready for, you know, for last night's ceremony, it was quite the whirlwind. You know, watching Cub prepare for this, you know, seeing all the people he called all week just to say thank you, and that he couldn't have done it without those people. It was special to see it. You know, he set the groundwork for me, and he really holds me to a high standard. He set the bar, and you know, I know whose shoes I want to fill. I know where I want to be one day.
So of course last night when I had the opportunity on the red carpet to talk to Cub, the second to last thing I had to ask was how proud he is of where you are, and to see the emotion come over his face when we're talking about his kids, when we brought up you, when we brought up where he's come from. It's a special connection and bond that the two of you have.
Yeah, you know, he's multiple things all in one. He's my friend, my training partner. He's my babysitter, he's my manager, he's my nutritionist, he's my, you know, when it comes to this sport, he's like a lifeline to me, the same as I would call my girlfriend or my family, you know, all my coaches and friends. He's everything packed into one, and I just got so lucky to meet such a good role model for myself.
What was it like last night for you, the emotions that you felt as you're seeing him go up on that stage and get such an honor?
Oh man, it started as soon as they started showing the highlights. My stomach dropped, my chest was pounding. You know, that fight really opened, you know, it opens you up, because if you've been in his position before, you know exactly what he's feeling. You know exactly, you know, how much effort he had to put into that fight, and how much creativity and everything going into it in his life, and it all just like hit me like a bag of bricks. And you know, to see how emotional he was up there was you know, I don't even have words for it. It was was just special to be there. We all talk about him, he doesn't really show his emotions often unless it's about fighting and explaining it to people. That's when he speaks the best.
Now, did you guys have little side bets on how long it would take him to break down? Because, I mean, on the red carpet, not even the ceremony, on the red carpet, man.
I've been making fun of him for the last couple weeks, saying, "Oh man, you're gonna cry so hard." No, it's just, we can't imagine what he's feeling. I've had way smaller moments, and I've cried about being happy, and what he was feeling, I couldn't imagine, and that's why we do this. Those are the feelings I'm trying to chase.
Yeah, does that set a goal for you right there, seeing Cub get this honor, having this longevity over an 18-year career?
Hell yeah. I am just like, I was telling my girlfriend last night, I'm like, I want to be in the Hall of Fame for a fight. No one can take that away from you. That's there forever. An event put you there forever. Belts come and go. But a Hall of Fame fight, that is, you cement your legacy right then and there. So it's, yeah, like I said, he sets the groundwork for me. He set the standard, and I'm hungry to achieve that in my career.
Stepping back real quick, Damon Jackson, the first fight on short notice. What were the emotions like during fight week and the whole brand new experience of all of this?
You know what? Let me ask you something. How long ago did I tell you that Cub brought me around all this just so that I wouldn't be shocked?
This is some years ago that we were having that conversation.
I got there and I wasn't shocked. Shocker, right? I got there and the lights didn't bug me. The cameras didn't bug me. The pressure, I loved it. I wish I could have done it in front of a crowd. I ran out of people to talk to because there was no crowd, so I started talking to him and his coach during the fight. And I had a good time. That was a very special fight to me, and I didn't get the win. I made a few rookie mistakes in there. It was my first time in that exact position, and it'll only make me better. I needed to experience that. Damon was able to be my teacher that night.
How tough of a grappler is Damon Jackson?
He wasn't gonna choke me. He wasn't gonna submit me. He did a little bit of damage, but I did more damage to him while he was in a dominant position. That's all we have to say about it.
You brought up the hair earlier. I'm going back to it. It's growing out again. Are we going to go back to the full mane, the long hair? Is it returning?
No, I think I'm going to stick with the nice, just a nice white collar haircut for a little bit. I'm going to look presentable. The mullet was nice, it was flashy, it was new, it was fun, it was sexy, but no, I'm done with it. No more mullet. If I have another hiccup, I might end up with a shaved head, but we'll see.
And I gotta ask, what kind of kicks did you go pick up after that first UFC fight?
Oh, I got a pair of Apollo Creed red, white, and blue sneakers. A pair of collector sneakers.
Nice.
With Apollo Creed's face on them. And I actually bought the matching pair of which ones did I buy for Cub? I bought Cub a pair of Clubber Lang sneakers.
Nice.
It was pretty cool to be able to get him something, get myself something after that fight.
Hold on, so you got Apollo Creed sneakers. He got the Clubber Lanes. Who got the Rockies?
They didn't even have any.
Oh wow!
And they had Russian ones, but we
yeah,
we didn't need. It's okay.
He's Dan Argueta. He's just starting here in the UFC. Keep on the lookout for the name. What else should people know, sir?
You know what? I think that if you follow me on my social media, I'll paint the perfect story for everyone. I want people to be able to get to know me. I want people to be able to connect with me. I want people to see that I'm giving it my all. I won't stop giving it my all. I'm gonna get to where I'm going, and I think I'm gonna have quite the story to tell.
Man, thank you for this.
No, thank you guys for having me. I miss Albuquerque so much. I can't wait to be home.